So
Oh,
moving on from that, though, we do have some controversial news that I'm sure a lot of you have probably heard about this. A lot of you probably may not have heard about this.
hmm.
But a pretty big thing that's happening right now over in the UAE is memes could be banned under the new EU copyright law, which is pretty insane. T-Rex, what do you think of that?
So, I mean, here's the deal. I get like copyright and people wanting to protect their work. I totally can understand that, but I mean, things that come out on the internet, you gotta understand when you put something on the internet, like it's out there. The internet is supposed to be a free, open place where things get shared, information and ideas get shared. And if you post a funny meme on the internet, I think it's generally accepted that if it's like a good meme, like everybody's gonna use it, and nobody's gonna pay you for that. Honestly, like I think it's really stupid. I think they're trying to bring copyright laws and stuff like that into the modern age, but I think they're having a really hard time with it. I mean, imagine if if people could copyright a meme, and anybody that used that meme had to, basically pay someone, or you could get like fined or sued or whatever. That's so frivolous. When especially 99% of the time it's something like this, like this exactly right here, where it's just somebody trying to be funny, or add to their point. And I think I think it's too stifling on freedom of speech and freedom of expression. I don't know. What do you think, dude? I don't know.
I mean, honestly, I don't know. I just think it seems so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand why. I can understand when the people want to argue the point, saying, like, you're using my work and you're making money off of my work, but like I don't know. That's a hard one to kind of debate because it's kind of one of those things where you just want to tell people like, well, if you don't want your stuff to be used, don't put it on the internet.
Right.
I mean,
I
really.
Yeah. I mean, just don't put it on the internet. Period.
I
Or
think PewDiePie actually had a good response to this specific thing. If any of you watch any of his videos, where he was saying basically about how if somebody were to use any of his content and decided to use it, it basically this new law would make it to where he could go and claim all of the revenue, which already sounds like something that happens right now on YouTube anyways. So it seems a little strange, which a lot of you remember the Alinity thing, where Alinity was just like, I'm gonna copy strike PewDiePie.
copy strike.
And, she ends up making the revenue off of that video just because of a tiny little 3-second clip that was there. So,
Right.
yeah, yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know. He did put it really well. I mean, and I mean that's the truth though. Is he doesn't really like. I don't think he really goes through and claims copyrights on people. I mean, really.
No,
Um,
he makes a good point by saying, like, what am I gonna do? Scour the internet all day long looking for clips of myself and other people's videos? He even made a point saying you can go search PewDiePie right now in the search tab and find over 1 million, if not plus, things where it's not even him. It's just people talking about him.
right. Like it's not
People's
his
image,
channel.
people. Yeah, and he says if he really wanted to, based off of this new EU law, he could totally just go claim the revenue off of everybody's video, but he's not going to do that because he's not a dick.
Right. So I think it's right here. Actually, he kind of talks about it. But that is super quiet. Let's see. Maybe that's not it. Let's see if I can find it. Pew News. Come on, Pew News. Let's see.
Who doesn't love Gloria Borga?
No, Gloria Borger quit.
Yeah, that's right. She
It's
quit.
now somebody
Holly,
else.
it's Holly something.
Yeah.
Holly
Actually,
Turner?
this
I
is
don't know.
probably personally like one of my favorite segments of his. I'm gonna turn the here. Will you mute your mic real quick?
No.
Okay, I turned the sub audio way up. That way I make sure everybody
What
heard.
am I gonna do instead of good old 2012 memes? What am I gonna do without Success Baby Kid? Huh? What am I gonna do without Rick Ashley's Never Gonna Give You Up meme? The Copyright Directive is an attempt to reshape copyright for the internet, in particular rebalancing the relationship between copyright holders and online platforms. Article 13 states that platform providers should take measures to ensure functioning of agreements concluded with the right holders for their use of their work. So let's say I made a meme and it gets distributed everywhere. I can copy strike other people and make money for that meme. You can still sort of do that. I don't really see the point of this. I remember a few years ago, I actually got a copy strike from my lawyer. It came through my lawyer, sorry. It came through mail to my company because I used one of those rage memes. Apparently one of the person that made the rage meme was trying to cash in on it. And I think he was asking for less money than it would have cost for my lawyer. So we just said, fuck him. The thing is, I understand what they're trying to do, but clearly this is the idea of someone that doesn't understand the internet. The internet is all about sharing. It's all about reposting. And generally, no one seems to have a problem with that. And it's a certain ecosystem that's already in place, and if you mess with that idea, it's going to ruin a lot what's positive about the internet, a lot what's good about the internet. This article will make it...
All right, so he makes a really, really good point. Your audio is going to be super loud. Just that it ruins what the internet is all about, you know? And to his point, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know?
No, I completely agree.
And so... Yeah.
But I mean, he makes that point though right there, where he's like, if I make a meme and then I put the meme out there, then I can claim everybody's video for my own revenue.
Right.
Like, and he even made the point too. He was saying, you know, like that's something that's already now, so it doesn't really make sense. Which, yeah, it doesn't make sense. What are you trying to pull here? I just don't understand what they're really trying to do.
Yeah, I don't really get it either. I mean, so I don't know. It's really strange.
We'll keep our eye on this. If there's any updates to it or anything like that, come for our next show. Like we'll keep you guys informed on that if there's any new changes to it.
Yeah.
But I mean that's pretty much it for that one. Pretty interesting. If you guys have any comments on it or know anything more than we've shared here, definitely let us know down below.
Absolutely.
Love to hear your thoughts on it.
Did you have any other movie things that you had seen that you wanted to talk about, or TV or anything like that?
I did not. The only biggest thing is would be for The Walking Dead, but I know you don't really watch that. Would be Andrew Lincoln's thing. Everyone's taking a shit thinking it's they're gonna die because Andrew Lincoln's too big. But yeah, not Rick. Carl. What came first, Carl? The egg or the chicken?
I loved those memes when they came out. I was like, when the Coral memes came out, I remember I was sending those memes to Tyler like a lot, like every day, like just sending him memes just of Coral. For anybody that I guess that watches Walking Dead, even though I don't watch it, like I thought it was just hilarious, and I was trying to be antagonistic mostly. It's mostly what I do.
Really, that's it. I think, yeah.